Hello po, andito po tayo sa paggawa po ng hot pandesal. Ito po ang ating mga ingredient, 4 and 1/2 cup of flour, and then po 1 teaspoon of baking powder, then 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and 1/2 cup of sugar. Paghalu-haluin lang po natin, and then we will go to our next step. Andito po tayo sa next step na, so in a separate bowl po, i-combine po natin ang 5 tablespoon of melted butter, and then 2 large egg, and then whisk them. At after that po, saka nyo po siya yung second step, put it in the dry ingredients. Ito po, ngayon po, punta naman po tayo sa next step, which is the milk. So, 1 and 1/4 cup of milk po. Ito po, isasalin po natin at lagyan po natin 2 tablespoon of sugar. I-melt muna po natin before we put it in a heat. And then, pag nag-warm enough po yung milk, we'll transfer it in a bowl. And then, that's the time we will add the 1 and 1 tablespoon of yeast and leave it for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes po, eto na po, bali nakikita nyo na po yung bubbles. Ito po, ililipat naman po natin sa mixture o nito pong ating flour. So, imimix po natin sila, and then halu-haluin lang po ito. Tapos, if na-combine na po sila, ito pong mga to, ililib po natin for an hour. Pero takpan po muna natin kasi po lalaki po ito after an hour. Ngayon po, iset aside po natin siya and wait for some time. Ito na po, after an hour, ito na makikita nyo po, lumaki na po ang dough. And then, what we'll do is, we'll just cut it into small pieces. And then, we have to roll it in these breadcrumbs. And then, we will leave it again for another half an hour before we put it in an oven. Just make sure that it's actually on the 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And then, we will bake it for 15 to 20 minutes. And this is the final product now of our hot pandesal.